There are places on Earth that feel familiar. And then there's Iceland, a country shaped by volcanoes, glaciers, storms, and silence, where black sand beaches stretch beneath gray skies, and roads disappear into landscapes that barely feel real. In Iceland, nature always feels bigger than you. Located between Europe and North America, Iceland feels isolated from almost everything. The population is small, the weather is unpredictable, and much of the country still feels completely untouched. Driving through Iceland often feels less like traveling through a country, and more like moving through another world entirely. The landscapes in Iceland constantly change. One moment, you're surrounded by snow-covered mountains. Then suddenly, black volcanic deserts begin to appear. Massive waterfalls crash beside empty roads. Fog rolls slowly across lava fields. And sometimes, it becomes almost impossible to tell where Earth ends and the sky begins. The weather here controls everything. Rain arrives without warning. Strong winds shake entire roads. Snowstorms can appear within minutes, and sunlight never feels permanent. But somehow, that unpredictability becomes part of Iceland's beauty. The country never feels completely calm. It feels alive. Some parts of Iceland feel almost unnaturally quiet. Hours can pass without seeing another person. Tiny cabins sit alone beneath mountains. Small towns disappear into endless fog and snow, and at night, the silence can feel overwhelming, especially in winter. Despite the harsh environment, life in Iceland moves slowly. Coffee shops glow warmly against freezing streets. People adapt to the darkness, the storms, and the long winters. There's a deep sense of resilience here, a feeling that nature will always remain in control, and people simply learn to live beside it. And then there are the northern lights, waves of green light moving silently across the sky, moments that feel almost impossible the first time you see them. In Iceland, even the night sky feels unreal. But Iceland is no longer hidden from the world. Tourism has transformed parts of the country dramatically. Remote roads now fill with photographers, camper vans, and travelers searching for landscapes they've only seen online. And yet, Iceland still manages to feel isolated, still wild, still untouched in ways that are difficult to explain. Maybe that's what makes Iceland unforgettable. Not just the waterfalls, or the glaciers, or the black sand beaches, but the feeling that nature still exists here on its own terms, uncontrolled, unpredictable, and impossibly beautiful. In Iceland, the world feels larger, quieter, and far less human.